What is good, everybody? My Paper Moon fam. It's your boy, PaperSin, back with another reaction video. This one is called What No Does to a Motherfucker. And it's by the YouTube channel dyfo. Dyfo No William. Anyway, link to the channel, link to the video will also be in the description below. Will always be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I'd like to ask you to do: like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. See what's good, see what's great, see what's going on. No hate.
All right, fellas, welcome.
That is low volume. Hold on. Sheesh. And let me turn this up a bit on this one, I guess.
Back. We've got an extremely disturbing story on our hands today. This is probably one of the crazier things that I have seen.
Hold on, because the closed captions aren't.
All right, fellas, welcome back. We've got an extremely disturbing story on our hands today. This is probably one of the crazier things that I have seen out here on the internet, as I do spend a lot of time scouring for insane stories. But
okay.
This is pretty bad. What I'm
it?
about to show you guys truly is an example of what no pussy can do to a motherfucker. This is actually insane. So,
okay.
A lot of us are familiar with the internet, Twitch, video games, e-girls, all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know how it works, right? The girls go online, they stream, they pretend to be your anime wife, your big titty goth girlfriend, all that shit. The people that consume this content, fucking losers, right? It doesn't even have to be said. And let's face it, 99% of them, although they're losers, they're basement dwellers. They got nothing going on. They probably spend a lot of time on Reddit and Discord. Even through all of that, 99% of them are harmless. However, there's always going to be that 1%, or maybe even the top 0.1 of 1%. All right,
this part's true.
The top 1% of fucking loser basement dwellers. There's always going to be those guys that take things too far. That's exactly what happened in this story. So I go on twitter.com, worst place on the internet, and I see this here. It's from e-girl streamer. She says, "I would like to apologize to all my fans for being so ungrateful and unappreciative. From now on, I will be handwriting and hand-delivering a 5-page essay after every stream to every single person who followed, donated, cheered, bits, blah, 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 who really gives a fuck." It's the message below that is a precursor.
Okay, that's gotta be sarcastic, right? Like, she can't actually. No. Okay, so why did she say that? She's obviously responding to something else. So what about the message below? Show us, tell us. Oh, wise Dyfo No William.
To the story like the one we're about to see. This loser sends her a message and he says, "I have frequently donated to you and you have never once reached out or gone out of your way to show any gratitude or appreciation besides what you do on stream.
Wait, so yeah, so on stream, pretty sure most people say, you know, thanks for the donation or thanks for the sub, thanks for the whatever. But I'm guessing they did that. I'm guessing that's what they do. But this guy wants more than that? You're like, you haven't reached out, you haven't done anything for me. You're supposed to be my girlfriend by now. Is that what he's going for?
I'm so done and tired of giving my money to someone who doesn't understand the value or how much I worked for that. I feel disrespected and honestly disappointed in myself, honestly." Again. Now, this is bad, man. This is sad. It's pathetic. It's pretty bad, but it's not like catastrophic, right?
Right.
Maybe there's some hope for a guy like this, albeit not much, but maybe
yeah, I don't think so.
You know, he could fix himself. He could turn his life around and just stop being such a loser. I don't even know what else to say. They're losers. However, even somebody like this cannot come close to touching the next tweet I saw. Just a few scrolls up on my time.
So it gets worse. We weren't gonna just talk about this guy. We were gonna talk about multiple of them. Holy, oh man, what? Okay, see, now I see why the red pill is thriving so much, because it's like they tell. I think from what I know, they teach, or they tell men not to simp over women like this and to work on themselves. And so maybe that guy, the guy that he just spoke about, has yet to to notice the quote unquote red pill or take the red pill or whatever, so that he can, I don't know, maybe someone like him, the taking the red pill might actually benefit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, or these other people that we're getting ready to go over. But that's dangerous because not everything that is said in the red pill community is of value. I can agree with with some of what they say, like, you know, self-improvement and you know, getting your mind and your money right. You know what I'm saying? And your physical and your body right, because you gotta be able to do things. But some of the other things I don't agree with. But damn, yo.
Timeline. This streamer says a Twitch viewer came to my house and set my car on fire.
Yeah,
now,
I heard about that.
Look at these images below. This is absolutely horrific, dude. It's for real. Like, no jokes. This is scary. These are the incels that you hear about on the news that, like, are actually out to get people, right? Like, these are the people that need to be locked up preemptively, just because when you look at somebody like this, right? I feel like a lot of times you could just tell by looking at someone that they're a threat to society. A person like this is clearly a threat to society. I scrolled down in the replies here, and
at least he didn't try setting her house on fire. But imagine if the car didn't look like the car got to explode. So imagine if it got a chance to explode, and the explosion hit the house, and the house got caught on fire. Like, and I think when I heard about what happened to her, I think her parents and her siblings were still in the house as well. So imagine having to go through all that simply because she's a streamer. Like, she didn't do anything wrong. It's just that some crazed fan drove. I think he drove I don't want to say 100 miles, but he drove a distance to get to her house. I don't know how she got doxxed, but he drove a distance to get to her house just to set her car on fire. For what though?
Of course I see this. I had to put this in the video just in case. We are not gonna buy your fucking OnlyFans. All right. Anyway, she made a YouTube video about it. Here's some of what
I can agree with that.
I guess I'll start off by saying
I'm not buying anybody's
OnlyFans. To me,
don't do that
is
shit.
arrested, and the police are handling everything, and that's honestly the most important thing. I'm sure you guys are probably going to be very concerned for me, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I was dealing with other issues for a long time, like stalker type things. And that's obviously been very draining for me. It was around 2 in the morning, and my mom called me and woke me up. She was crying, and I knew something really bad had happened. And she said, "Someone caught your car on fire. I'm so sorry. I have to go. The police are here." I went to look at the cameras, and I saw my car in flames. And that's the first thing I saw. I just couldn't believe that I was watching my car.
Bro, what the fuck?
That I worked so hard for just burn. And for somebody to take that from me is very hurtful. And I will never be able to understand that. I also forgot to mention, I traveled around 700 miles to come and do this to me, which made
It was 700 miles? I can't even imagine. Dude traveled 700 miles just to set her car on fire? What did she do? Did she miss his donation and did she forget to say thank you to him? Like, what the fuck? Damn.
makes it so much worse in my opinion. I watched him put a brick on my car, on the hood, and some pot. And he lit something sticking out of it and walked away casually, like he didn't do anything. The next clip after that,
like he already knew it was going on. He's done that for a while.
Engulfed in flames. The firefighters came very quickly, and I'm very thankful for that because the fire spread to the fence and burnt the side of my house as well, which my mom and animals were inside of.
Legitimately.
So her mom and her animals were still inside. I said siblings before. I guess she doesn't have any, maybe. But her mom and her animals were still inside the house. And at least the fire department got their quick. No, that's how you know she doesn't live in the hood. But yeah, at least they got there quick and nothing too bad happened. You know, it could have gotten a lot worse. God damn, man. I think a lot of people were saying that that was fake or that was or staged or something, that she was just trying to get attention. Like, are you serious? Like, that's if someone staged it just for attention, that's even crazier than the. Okay, never mind.
Beyond terrifying. Actually, I have no words. I have no jokes. I'm not gonna crack a joke. This is serious, dudes. Like, this is way crossing the line of anything that could even be considered normal human behavior. So many things wrong with this, including the very biggest one to me, at least. This dude traveled over 700 miles to do something like this, which at that point, I think it just becomes an obsession with the other person. You know what I mean? Like, he really thinks that he owns her, or that like he owes her something or something. I don't know. Or like, he's out for revenge. He's out to get, like, he's mad at her. Look, I know the content that streamers like this create is just pure garbage, and we know that, right? But to actually be mad at it to the point where like you want to get even about it, that's just like pure mental illness right there. Like, there's really something wrong with you. It's one thing to clown on it in a YouTube video, but to actually go out there and take action, or like take matters into your own hands. Yeah, dude, this man is not playing with a full deck. Also, her mom was home and in the house, and the fire partly spread to the neighbor's house. Basically, this thing made the entire house go up in flames, and her mom was home, dude. I don't know about you guys. If you fuck with my mom, it's on sight, all right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to be calling the cops at that point, all right? It's going to be a personal payback. Like, I would go out of my mind if something like this happened to me and put my mom in danger on top of it. And now this freak knows.
Shit, if it was my mom, I would drive 700 miles to get revenge. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. I ain't letting that shit happen, yo.
Knows where she lives. And he got arrested, right? But let's face it, is he gonna stay in jail for a long time? I doubt it, right? He's probably already out on some kind of bail. I'd say
a couple months, maybe.
I hope he's not, but let's face it, like, when does something like this actually work out long term for the victim? You gotta do something pretty serious to have such a high bail that you can't get out of jail. Like, you gotta basically kill someone or try to, which to me, I would consider this some kind of attempted murder. I mean, dude, you're setting stuff on fire. A car with gasoline in it next to the house could have sent the whole neighborhood up in flames, dude. Lock this motherfucker up. We don't know his name. We don't know what he looks like, but I can guarantee you he just has that look, right? You know the look I'm talking about, like when you see the mugshot after and you're like, yep, that makes perfect sense. This dude lives in the basement. He lives on Reddit. He lives on Discord. Maybe he goes on 4chan. He is a certified, blue check verified basement dwelling loser that gets no pussy. And that last detail there, gets no pussy part, right? That may very well be like the type of one of the bigger reasons why this happened. Because let's face it, some of these people are so sick in the head, they actually believe that these girls are their girlfriends, which is just terrifying. Dude, I don't care how much money I made to be flirting with online strangers like this and your OnlyFans DMs and all that shit, and like just posting all these thirst traps on Twitter. Everything. You do not know who is on the other side of that screen. I don't even know who you are on the other side of the screen. You know what I mean? You don't know who I am on the other side of the screen.
And I don't know who you are.
Dude, it's just too risky. Then before you know it, these freaks literally think that they own these girls. Like that dude that flew from frickin' where was it? Belgium or whatever to go stalk Amaranth outside her house. Fucking freaks,
seriously,
bro. Anyway, Jesus, dude, that is enough goddamn internet for today. This is actually terrifying. No matter how dumb some of these streamers and, you know, air quotes, content creators can be on the internet, bro, like, no one deserves this shit, man. This is actually scary. People like this need to be locked up. We need to send them to the gulag. We gotta put them on the fucking Titanic submarine, all right? Just let them go down there. Just get rid of them, bro, all right? Oh, I'm done. All right, anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas will have oh so much to say about all this, and I look forward to reading your comments as always. If you guys enjoyed the video or were absolutely horrified by it like I was, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you to my channel members as always for your extra support. You guys are the true MVPs, and I could not be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description. And I will see you dudes in the next video.
Cool.
Love you, bye.
So he's a streamer too. That's what's up.
Stay safe, fellas. For real.
But yeah, that's crazy, man. Like the things that crazed fans do. Admittedly, it happens more to the female streamers and content creators than it does to the male ones, it seems. Or at least you hear more about the females than you do the males. And it's just ridiculous. Like when like a streamer acknowledges, it acknowledges fans to the point of where they build an imaginary relationship with that streamer or that content creator. That shit it's not like it's always intentional that the streamer is doing it, but it can end up being detrimental to the streamer, Like the fan could have this whole, because like he said, we don't know who's on the other side of the screen. You don't know who's on the other side of the screen. So the fan could have this whole imagination that the streamer has been dating them or has been even intimate with them. Excuse me. Or they have a special connection to the point where that fan could feel hurt or dejected or destroyed or something if the streamer ends up in a real relationship or goes public with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? The fan could or if the streamer just does something that the fan doesn't like, the fan could go out of control. Hopefully most fans aren't like this, but it does happen, and that's an unfortunate thing. It's especially when it's something that the streamer can't control, if it, like I said before, the streamer may not actually try to build that building that type of relationship with different fans, but the fan could just be that crazy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not all there, maybe not mentally stable, and they could, you know what I'm saying, wish harm or do some shit if the streamer or the content creator or whatever does anything that the fan dislikes. Like even just a simple thing of playing a different game or just accidentally missing a donation or something and not saying thank you. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, to be honest. I would like to see more security measures just in general, but obviously I'm not at the moment. I'm not really bent on coming up with any examples for that. But yeah, this is an interesting video. I guess it's kind of like, the dangers of being online, pretty much. But yeah, don't forget, as always, the link to the video and link to the channel both in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you.